Hi guys, Rob from Rob's Model Cars, and today I've got a review of a beautiful Lamborghini. Now this model is made by MR and it's a recreation of the Lamborghini Veneno Roadster. Now very exclusive car made by Lamborghini and even more exclusive in a model. I had to hunt one of these down for quite a while because I didn't buy it when they were released, so paid a little bit more than I would have liked to for it, but it's a beautiful model. Now this is a MR model, so it's your standard MR cardboard box with the removable lid, and then it has the flip down front inside to reveal the model underneath its plexiglass display case. Now as I said, this is the Veneno Roadster and it is finished in the debut colour of Rosso Veneno, which is a metallic pearl red. So we'll get this out on the turntable and we'll have a closer look at this stunning model. Okay, so here we have the MR Lamborghini Veneno Roadster. Now as you can see, the paintwork on this model is very stunning. MR has done a fantastic job, as they usually do with most of their models, but the paint colour on this one definitely is a standout from all the other models that I have. Now as I said, I paid a little bit more for this one. This was around 700 Australian dollars plus shipping, so it wasn't a cheap model, but I've seen on a few other model car stores that they're asking a lot more money than that for these models now. So it is quite a rare model. They did release some pretty leery colours of this, but I wanted to pick the colour that the real car was debuted in. I tend to do that with a lot of the models that I buy, a little bit more symbolic for me. But let's have a closer look at this beautiful Veneno. So we'll start with the base. It is on MR's faux suede base with the white stitching. You just have the little MR collection badge at the front. With these MR models, they do not have a serial plaque with the number of the model and the number of the models produced. It'd be nice if they added that, but I guess a lot of people remove these models from the base anyway, so they don't really need it. Now we'll start with the front of the car. The headlight detail on this model is fantastic. Really replicates the daytime running lights that run down the inside of the headlight very well. All the front splitter and all the aero parts, rear wing, vents through the engine cover are all really well done carbon fibre effect. It's not a glossy carbon fibre, it's just a satin carbon fibre like the real car. And also the venting goes right through the front of this model. I'm not sure whether I'm going to be able to show you, but you can see right through these vents, right through the front air openings of the vehicle. Really, really cool in a resin model to have that sort of detail like the real car. A lot of cheaper models will just block that off and you wouldn't see it, so that is a fantastic detail with this model. Again, it has photo etch badges as you would expect for an MR model. The wheels are replicated excellent. You do have the carbon fibre rings on the wheels. You've got the red tyre striping and the Pirelli P0 riding in red as well. The rear of the car is the same. You do also have the red pinstripe that runs right through the bottom of all the carbon fibre. The back of these cars are just mental. I absolutely love the Veneno, and the amount of rear diffuser work here and vents with all the photo etch mesh. It's just outstanding. Same as the big rear wing as well, with the big central fin with the air scoop on it also. Really, really cool. I guess another feature that I didn't say was the rear tail lights are just beautiful on this model. They look so transparent and they actually look like they could light up. And then you've got the little decal work of the Veneno with a little tricolore on it as well. And you've also, another little detail here, you've also got the little adjustable wing markings on either side of the wing for the wing settings. Really, really well done by MR. It's an absolute gem, this model. As always, the material that they use for the windows is super clear, super thin as well. Really, really good. And also the louvers, these are all carbon fibre as well on the model. Also inside the air inlets, you've got photo etch mesh there, and you've got the radiators in behind there as well. Really, really good. And I guess the rest of this model detail is on the interior. So the interior is fantastic on this car. It's got the big yellow dash with tachometer like the SV does. Not sure whether you can see that. And you've got the red pinstripe on all the seats as well. So it really is a beautiful model. Absolutely stunning paint colour, and the detail is really good as well. One of my favourite Lamborghinis in my collection. It's a pity that it doesn't have a removable engine cover that you could see the engine, because I'm sure MR would have done a fantastic job on that. But overall, absolutely no complaints with it, and for me, worth the money. I did have a cheaper Kyosho sealed metal model, but when the two sat next to each other, there's absolutely no comparison. But I guess it depends on how much you have to spend on this type of model. The Kyosho sealed die cast in the same Rosso Veneno is a great model for the price point. Obviously, this channel is all about high-end die cast and resin models, so that is a cheaper alternative, which I can attest is a good model, but this MR is just on a whole nother level. So really, every time I get this out of the cabinet and put it on the turntable to have a look at it, it just blows me away. Really fantastic model. So that is the MR Collection Lamborghini Veneno Roadster in the stunning colour of Rosso Veneno. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do. Click the like button if you like this video, and share it also. We've got a ton more videos and new models on the way, so stay tuned for that. And I hope you enjoyed today's review of this beautiful Lamborghini Veneno Roadster. So until the next video, stay tuned and we'll catch you next time.